Selling your life experience is the absolute unfair advantage to thrive in this crazy new world. Today, this video is going to be about showing you why, if you don't already have a knowledge product, whether you already have a business, you want to start a business, you're in an unfulfilled career, you're retired or thinking about retiring, if you don't have a knowledge product, an industry that's at $1 billion a day, you're already being left behind. And I want to show you how easy it is to start thinking about it. Because when most people hear it for the first time, you're like, I thought about consulting, or I thought about creating a workshop, or I thought about creating a course, a lot of courses out there, or writing a book, but who would listen to me, or I'm not sure. You gotta scrap that. You gotta get rid of that thinking. This industry is heading towards $1 trillion a year, and those who step up and step in now get to catch that wave. They get to be in front of it. So I thought I'd take maybe 10 minutes of your time and show you how quick it could be to start deciding what it is you should be sharing. I like to do things in threes, so I made a little triangle here. So what should you share, right? If you have a business, you should have a knowledge product attached to it, whether that's to boost your authority or to create extra revenue. Well, boosting your authority will generate leads, enhances your revenue. And if you're selling the product, you don't have to warehouse it, you don't have to ship it. It's extremely valuable. It could add great money to your bottom line. If you're thinking about starting a business, instead of starting something with a lot of startup cost or product cost, I don't know any other business better than sharing and selling your life experience to allow other people to go quicker, right? So wherever you are on that spectrum, I think this will be fruitful. So let me get back to the three things. Where will the information come from that you could sell, right? It could be a career or a business skill, right? So if you're an accountant who once worked for somebody else and then you quit your job to start your own company and now you're doing great, maybe you're selling your company, maybe you're a little bored, maybe you want extra revenue, new clients, why not create a program to help accountants with that are working for somebody else transition into doing their own thing? Because you already did it. You're already a chapter ahead, a book ahead, a year ahead, a decade ahead. You forgot the troubles that you went through. You forgot the stress you went through of figuring it out on your own. It's $1 billion a day industry because people don't want to learn on their own anymore. They don't want to go back to college anymore. They want you to share your experience, to give them the blueprint, to give them the path, to give them the map, to be their guide, to get from where they are to where they want to be faster. So let me ask you, what is a career skill that you learned that maybe you have unconscious competence now? You don't even realize you're good at sales. You're good at human resources. You're good at accounting. You're good at doing hair extensions. You're good at things that other people are just starting off at. I mean, how valuable would it be for you to go back and spend a day or a week with your 20-year-old self, or when you were starting doing that career or that skill? Be like, oh my God, I could condense decades into days. Exactly. So I'm going to challenge you to start thinking about this valuable asset that you own. It's in here. It's a life experience. Just most people don't value it. I've spent the last 27 years in this industry. My partner, Tony Robbins, has been 44 years in this industry. And when you're in it for a long time, you realize the power of modeling other people. But if this is new to you, you might be thinking, is that valuable? Yes, it's priceless. So let me just ask you, think about, you could write this down or think through it. What asset do you own in here that you wish you knew sooner that you would love to share with others? And what kind of people would you like around, right? Do you love younger hustlers that want to learn what took you years to do, right? Think through that lens. Then some people think, well, I don't know if I want to do a career skill, but you have a life experience. We've watched people that went through a divorce and did it elegantly and put their kids first, had a child-centered divorce. They went through a mess. They went through trauma in some cases. But then they figured out how to get out of that ditch, how to come out on the other side, be friends with their ex, and everybody flourishes. New relationship, kids are on fire. That's a life experience. You know how many people are starting off on day one in a bad divorce, but you could help them go faster? That's an asset. It's insanely valuable. And that could be a product. It could be a monthly membership. It could be a coaching offer where you coach them once a week for 6 months or 6 weeks. It could be a course you create. Can you see the value? People are not looking to do things on their own anymore. I said this earlier. They're not looking to go back to college. they want to meet somebody who's just already been through it. And then your other side, you're like, hey, I see what you're going through. Been there. Let me tell you the 7 things that I did to get here quicker. Maybe you switched to yoga and it's shifted your whole life, or you went vegan, or meditation has transformed your life, or you quit drinking, or you found that inner peace trying to juggle being a mom, work, spouse. You lost yourself for a while. You found it. They're all personal experiences that maybe in the past weren't valuable, but now they're priceless because someone wants the shortcut. Someone wants the map, the blueprint that you've already figured out. So, if this was at number 1, this is at number 2, would you want to share a career skill or a business skill? Would you want to share a life experience? And number 3, some people just love sharing their passions. I saw someone who was so passionate about fly fishing, loved it so much. Now he's making an incredible living teaching people through video how to fly fish better. Passion could be anything. A passion, a desire, a passion. Some people, I said it over here as a life experience. Some people have a passion for yoga. I know a gentleman who was unhealthy, felt sore, back always hurt, cholesterol was high, went so all in, so passionate about yoga that he feels the yoga and the meditation he got through yoga lowered his cholesterol, got him healthy, feels amazing, and feels like he looks 20 years younger. Now he teaches 50 plus men how to do yoga to reverse age. He's so passionate about it, and it is his career and his life now. It's his new business, and he's doing something that lights up his soul. That's why I stopped in here today, why I recorded this video today, to disturb you a little bit, to show you what's possible. That the ultimate unfair advantage you have in this crazy world is you have a life experience that is beyond valuable. When I started 27 years ago, this industry wasn't that cool. When Tony started 44 years ago, this industry wasn't cool at all. It was brand new. This industry is really cool. People don't want to learn on their own. They want to learn from you. But you got to know the process, right? You got to extract it. But I want to spark and show you how valuable it is. And then secondly, once you decide where it comes from, then you get the opportunity to decide how you want to deliver it. This is today's world. Maybe you want to create a course. What's cool about a course? I love courses because you could film them once on your phone with a little ring light. Once you lay it down, you could do 10 takes, 20 takes, 100 takes. Once it's done and filmed, then you could deliver it electronically. You don't have to put it in the warehouse. You don't have to pay for it. You don't have to ship it. You don't have to air condition it. It can sell 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I got courses selling right now while I'm filming this video with you. Cool part is you can film a course and sell it at a lower ticket, so you can help a lot of people at a lower price. But some of you might like the transformation of coaching. You like talking to somebody. You love watching their life change. You might take that life experience or that passion or that career and want to coach people just to go quicker with your story. You don't have to know anybody else's story. You don't have to know the whole thing. All you got to know is your story, the results you got, and help people get there quicker. And because of this little device, you're connected to the whole darn world, 8 billion people. You can find your people and you can deliver coaching to them. Group coaching, one-on-one coaching. Cool thing about coaching, real time, you get to see transformation. You can do it right away. You can start next week once you know how, and you can charge a little bit more. And then there's groups and masterminds and communities. That's where you put a collective group of people. You might be teaching once a month on Zoom. You might be in person at the coffee shop down the street or at a hotel and in a beautiful location. This is where the world is going. If you have a business and you don't have an information product attached to it, you're already missing out. You might be thinking, well, what would that look like? I'll give you a quick example. My wife owns a hair salon. That's how I met her. She's one of the top hairstylists in Arizona. And when she said to me one night, we're at dinner with some friends, and the friend said, well, what about your wife? How could a knowledge product help your wife's business? I said, okay, well, I was just weighing this. I'm sharing with you because my wife's building it now. He said, well, at the end of every haircut, or she does mostly extensions, hair extensions for women, at the end of each one of them, I said, do all your girls that work there, I think it's all girls at my wife's place, do they offer them shampoo? She said, yes, they do. I said, do you make a couple bucks? She goes, yeah, we make peanuts off it. I said, okay, you could offer them shampoo and pay the girls a little bit to get the shampoo sold, or you could build a course on the 7 things to do at home to keep your hair youthful and young and full, and let your extensions last longer, and what you should eat, how you should take care of it, how should you blow dry. So there are a lot to understand. She goes, yes, that's what most people do wrong. They go home, they eat wrong, or they blow dry wrong, they do this, and the extensions fall out and all this kind of stuff. I said, or you could build the most amazing course to support these women. My wife loves making women look beautiful. I said, you could support them. And at the end of every haircut, the end of every extension that's put in, instead of offering shampoo, they make $2 on. What if you offered this incredible take-home course at 27 or 47 bucks? It's 100% profit, because once you build it, you don't have to store it, you don't have to warehouse it, you don't have to pay for it. Different attachment. If you own a business, your profit and loss statement, that'll be a line item that should be more profitable than anything else. And if you're a hairstylist and want to start your own business, why not just do your own thing like that? Do you see why it is the ultimate unfair advantage to sell your life experience, whether you're a business owner or starting a business? And today, I just wanted to stop by and disturb you a little bit so you can see what's possible. Because if you're still watching me, I know you're someone that probably wants more. You think about more. Maybe it's time to go get more. And if you want to check out some cool ways to make it happen, go check us out at mastermind.com. See how you can take a test drive for $1. See you then.